NBA 2K25 just got the MyNBA news, and we got MyGM. It's back, and the Curry area that you're watching right now is going to be the new era in the game. Man, they put a lot of amazing badges, perks, and different things into this. They have a lot of little details that I'm going to go run through, give you guys the full breakdown. Before I do, we do have a membership. We're going to be hosting events specifically with my team as well. We're going to have a nice online competitive event for in the future. So lock in for that. Join the membership and get free access to it from there. With that out of the way, hey man, let's get it. It's good times. So you're watching some highlights from the trailer. They did an interview and had some discussions about what they added. I want to give you the best possible summary, but also detailed explanations on some of the things that I feel that stand out in here in the article as well as the interview as we go forward. So should be a fun ride as we break this down. All right, so first things first, I want to talk about is MyGM. There's a lot to talk about with MyGM. You're watching the highlights of having attributes and you're able to buff yourself basically. And then secondly, you can go around talking to the governor, the owner and everybody, and there's going to be options on how you react or don't react. And there's going to be decisions about how you want to move forward. If you remember in my career, they'll ask you what you want to do, and you have the confidence to say that you're going to win a championship or anything like that. That was little features like that. I think this game is taking from that and making their own version. And I'm excited because it can be great. And we're going to take a look at the article so y'all can see what's going down. So they talked about the RPG franchise mode. This is basically going to give you the chance to see these attributes. It's going to be important because each of these attributes buffs different things. If you want to be a more offensive coach, defensive, you want to be able to be business savvy. If you want charisma, you can basically do better trades and negotiations with the players. There's all this very solid, deep information, but it starts with picking your background, which is such a cool thing where you're going to basically decide what type of play style you want to have when it comes to being a GM. And it has its own little small things like an ex player, an ex scout, all of that stuff. And they put it into that part. And I want to go into the second part, which we're going to be here for a while, is the perks, guys. The perks are looking crazy. And it's basically big time, amazing stuff with these perks. There's like 50 of them. Okay. We're not going to go through all of them in this video. If you want that, make sure you like and share this and I'll see the algorithm. If it's high enough, we'll do a video just this alone because this is kind of crazy. The amounts of GM perks that there is for the game. And I'm excited to test all this and to have some fun with it. Again, when we do this league, we want to kind of give you guys the best format. So I have to play it for a while first and figure out what's going to be best overall. Then they have the background stuff that we talked about, where if you're an ex-player, these are the perks that you'll get, and the scouting as well. This is solid stuff. I honestly cannot wait to try this, man. It's been a while since I did the GM. Feels like a while for the next gen game. Should be interesting. Then you have the goals and conversations, which I talked about, and you watch some highlights of making decisions that are going to play a big role in your experience. And I don't know if I can open these images up a little higher. There we go, right there. So this is super critical because this is just an extra addition to make your role-playing game even better. And the stuff I talked about with roaming, it's very cool. But look at this. Ranked mode previously, MyNBA is now tied to MyGM, competing with other players. You can hit level 20. You can get fired by your general manager. Interesting. Then there's the leaderboards. So that is super cool. And I'm so excited about that. Should be a good time, guys. You know, I play online 99% of the game, but 1,000 hours online and then going into my personal time is really great. Now we're gonna take a moment and look at the eras. I want to just show y'all this Curry era, and I want to stop here and help you understand Curry is one of the greatest ever in history. Okay. And honestly, the Olympics just made me. I have a video coming up that I haven't uploaded, but it's pretty much amazing about Curry, which you'll hear me talk about it. Make sure you watch that. I might actually upload it tonight and have it ready after this video drops. But the Curry conversation is real, man. He's amazing, and that's gonna be fun. You think about what you get out of that era. You get the KD at his prime. You get the Russell Westbrook at his prime. Uh, you got James Harden in the Rockets scoring 60 points a game type of thing. You have Kawhi Leonard, who's amazing in the Spurs during that time. I mean, LeBron James, of course, just going through his reign as well. It's not like it was a soft era. It was a very, very, very competitive era, very fun, especially in the West. And so you're going to be able to enjoy that and go forward. Now, there's a couple things that I want to note and talk about here. The NBA Cup is pretty much the in-season tournament. We know what that is. They changed the name for the NBA, which just sounds cool. I'm down for it. I like it. But what I wanted to talk about is these details right here, the league expansion or extraction. Sometimes people just don't want to deal with a lot of this details. They just want to streamline the game and enjoy. And I totally get it. And I'm for all that. And I'm with all that. And I think it's important for us to have that. And so very nice little feature. They're also streamlining the My Staff management. You don't want to have to go through all of that if you don't feel like it. If you want to, of course, the customizations are going to be there. And I'm for all of this, guys. I'm really excited about it. You know, you have the very cool badges, the perks, and you pick your attributes as a GM, and you make your decisions. And then you guys know, like I said earlier, I'm going to have an online event for the community with MyNBA. So you want to stay tuned for that. We're locked in for the rest of the year. Make sure you hit that membership so you can join up on us and rock with it. It's gonna go down. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm always love hosting esports events, so we're gonna make it a big deal. Outside of that, man, that's the news for MyNBA. I actually have 2 videos planned to release right after this. One is gonna be the Curry, and the second is going to be another MyNBA video. They should be popping up on your screen. Enjoy.